Welcome back, lovelies. I know it's been a couple days, but my son came over, spent a couple days with his mama, and so I didn't really record so I could spend time with him, but now he's gone, so it's time to get back to the chopping block. But as you saw in the title today, I bet you guys are wondering what that huge bag is. Well, something I got from Wet n Wild. It is full of their new releases that they just came out that have 4 palettes, eyeshadow palettes. Each one has a face palette, a lip gloss, and a lip liner. So we have all of them to go through, plus something else that I did not show in the thumbnail. Or I may have. We'll see when I edit and make the thumbnail. But anyways, point is, I spent a lot of money on Wet n Wild. They were having a really good sale. Plus, they just dropped all of their new releases, and they had a good clearance section. I got all the new releases so we can see if they are worth our money or not. Granted, they're not very much, and so we're going to look at it from the price point that they are. They're not a price point up here. They're more down here, which is fine with me because I've always loved Wet n Wild. Plus the new thing I got and the free thing, which was that giant bag, and it is huge if you couldn't tell from the thumbnail. But if you would like to see everything I got and all the swatches, please consider subscribing below. Ring that bell. Leave me a like if you enjoy my content, and like I always say, leave me a comment down below because I answer all of them and I love talking to you guys. And with that, let's get into this video. But one more thing, welcome to our lovely family, all of our new subscribers. I know who you are because I do keep track, and I'm so glad you're here and I hope you stay. But now let's get into some makeup. Okay, before we get into all the new stuff, we're going to look at something older, which is, well, if I had it right side up, the Crystal Cavern collection. Now there's 4 different ones. There's like Amethyst and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember them all, honestly. We'll look at them as we go, but they are all in here. Instead of getting the single, I got all of them, and here they are. As you see, there is some highlighting rocks, a highlighter, the 4 palettes, and each one comes with its own scent, which is a roller, and a gloss. And then there's this, which I'm not sure what that is, but it's a beautiful box, as you see. Let's see what it has to say. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this. I seen it when it came out. I never got it, and I always wanted it. We have Rose Quartz, which is love, Jade, which is prosperity, Amethyst, which is my birthstone, which is balance, and Clear Quartz, which is healing. Discover the beauty of crystals and get in touch with your most powerful self with the new, which is definitely not new anymore, Wet n Wild limited edition Crystal Cavern collection. Channel positive energy through uplifting multi-dimensional hues and fragrances inspired by rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst, and jade. These crystals bring love, healing, balance, and prosperity into your life. It's nothing short of magical. Now, I don't know how much this whole thing was, but I want to say 50, and I got it for 25. So you would have got all this for 50, but right now it's clearance off half, 50%. So I got all this for 25. So let's take these out and look at them. I don't know about you guys, but look how big. There's my hand for reference. This thing is huge, and it's pretty deep. It's a giant box. So I think I'm one of those people, yes, one of those that I have trouble with throwing away packaging. Not packaging necessarily, but when there's a nice box that I know I could repurpose for something. So I think I'll start keeping all the giveaway stuff in there. Now I will say, if I start looking really shiny, I'm sorry. Trying to keep the air off. It's still almost 80 degrees at like 10 p.m. So it's very hot, which is why I have a strappy shirt on. But I'm trying to give you guys a video without the air because it is starting to cool down. It's going to be in the 50s tonight. And oh my God, am I happy. It's just, I don't know. I started to say something, I don't even know what I was going to say because I'm so happy. I do know that fall is coming. I was about to say spring. I think that's what that S was, which means it's going to cool down. And I'm so happy. By the way, I have my Jaclyn Hill lipstick on. But we'll start with the singles. First, we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in Crystal High. It says Crystal High right there. This is what it looks like. And oh, look at that packaging. It's gorgeous. By the way, I got another light to go right there. So hopefully it's going to make me a lot brighter. On the screen, I should say. This is actually gorgeous. You guys, I'm sorry, but I can't do it. The air has to come on. 1 second. sorry you guys, I tried, but these swatches would literally melt off of me. I had to turn it on. But it won't be very much longer, and that air will not be on anymore. But now, let's get back to this. Look how gorgeous that is. I freaking nicked it right there. I hate when I do that before I touch it. It is beautiful, so let's swatch it. Oh! That is not what I expected. It's like a cream, kind of. It's not like a powder. Make sure my hand's dry. Here we go. Okay then, Wet n Wild. I will say Wet n Wild has a lot of beautifully blingy highlighters. And it's not, I mean, it does have some glitter in it, but it's very, very micro glitter that you can barely see. Let's see. They weren't playing no games with the highlighter, but it's crazy because it was a cream, which I definitely was not expecting. Either way, it's gorgeous, and I'm very happy to have that. Let's blend it out and see what it looks like. Oh, now I will say, when you blend it out, I doubt you guys will be able to see, but you could definitely see glitter. But it's definitely more glowy if you blend it out, that's for sure. Now, our next single was the Mega Glow Face Mist. This is limited edition. This is Aura Booster. You do get 1 fluid ounce. Let's open it up. Here we go. Oh, look at the pump. Very wide. Let's try it out. It's powerful, but very, very fine. Oh, it has like a florally scent to it, but honestly, it smells like old shoes. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I'll still give it a try because I'm sure the scent will go away after a while. So we got that. And our third single item was the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Brightening Rocks. There's no Infinity Stones. That is the shade. It looks like this. Again, that beautiful packaging. And you can see they are stones. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Looks like that. Let's see if we can. Definitely not. Does not work. But look. There's blue, pink, purple, and white. I'm going to try and get just one of each first. Okay, there's all 4 of them. We have the white, the pink, the green, and the purple. Seems that the white and the pink are more like brighter, like out there, and then the green and the purple are more subtle. Now I want to get them all mixed together and see what they would look like. Okay, we got them all mixed together. Came out like a lavender purple. But I'm sure that you could, you know, like take the purple out or whatever. But again, that is what they look like. And I'm sure you could also crush them up and turn them into powder or whatever you would like. You know, either way would work. You could probably either do it wet if you turned it into powder as well. You could probably also do it wet if you turned it into powder. I should say not either. All right, so those were the single items. Now, here are the sets. This is the Rose Quartz. This is the Jade. The Amethyst. And the Crystal Quartz. We will swatch each of them individually. I forgot that there was lip glosses, but we can put it over this. That way you can probably see them better. So let's start out with Crystal. Start out with the Eyeshadow Palette. I love this little thing so much. Now they do open at the tip. I thought they would open back here, but they don't. It looks like we have, I think they're all shimmers. They feel very nice though. There are the 3 colors. Wet n Wild is a very good, affordable brand. And the quality of their makeup is very nice. I'm going to swatch each of them next to each other first. Then we have the Rose Quartz, which is this one. Oh, that is my favorite so far. Look at that one. I can't wait to swatch that. Gorgeous. Now we do have a matte in this one. We did not have a matte in the other one. Their mattes feel really good, you guys. These shimmers look way more blingy than the others. They feel very silky soft, you guys. Oh, maybe we don't have a matte. Never mind. Ooh, look at that color. That's beautiful. That's the one I thought I'd like the most. Those two look very similar. That's definitely darker and more blingy, but that does have a glow to it. Next, we're going to do Jade. They all look gorgeous. But they're definitely not standalone because there isn't really any mattes. Even the mattes are not mattes because they're glowy. Ooh, okay. This, look at that. It felt drier than the other ones for sure. Oh, that's beautiful. And so is that. That reminds me of a color I would use at Christmas for sure. And by the way, in case you guys didn't notice, see how it's got pink around it? This one has purple, this one has green, and this one is white to go with the colors. And these are very easy to open. And there is the Amethyst. I'm not a purple person, but that's gorgeous. They're mattes, the one matte you get for the most part, which this one has two of those, but you can see they're still glowy. So they're not mattes. They're more like satins. Feel almost like creams. They're so silky. I don't know about this Amethyst. Let me get a little bit more of that. There we go. That's gorgeous, but those two look very similar. I would rather have been there, no, I would rather there have been a lighter or very deeper satin than the same color as that. But anyways, there is the crystal. There is the rose. I'm not gonna lie though, they're gorgeous. Now you can get just like one set of like just the amethyst, just the rose or whatever for $10. So you would get a palette, a lip gloss, and a roller ball scent for $10, which is not bad. We have the amethyst. That color right there is beautiful. It's like a white with green shimmers in it, and it kind of has a little bit of a green shift. Gorgeous. And then last we have amethyst. Beautiful. And I'm not mad at them. They're, you know, fairly small. You could stack all four almost the size of a nice size palette. But now that we have all the swatches of that, we'll go ahead and smell the scents, and then we'll swatch the glosses. And then we'll look at the other things, because we're not even close to done. Look at that. It's not even full. I think it was leaking because it's kind of wet. Yeah, because it's definitely lower than that one. No, I guess they're all that, but this one's definitely lower. Yeah, definitely lower. Look at that. Anyways, this is Jade. You can see the crystals inside. They all have them. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about the Jade. I can't really tell you guys what it smells like. It's called Prosperity. It smells good. Like, I don't dislike it. I just can't figure out what it is all. Okay, now we have, as you can see, Amethyst, because it has the purple. I like it. And, oh yeah, This smells more musky. And it does come out. I doubt you guys. Oh yeah, you can see the liquid. A lot comes out. So they're definitely not stingy with what comes out of it. Let me wipe these off. Hopefully I'll... Still smells a little bit, but not as strong. Then we have crystal quartz, which are just clear crystals in there. I love the little crystals. At first, I'm not gonna lie, they all just smell like alcohol. But then, it definitely grows on you and you can smell the scent. But at first, they smell like alcohol. But so far, they all smell good, but I honestly, oh, I'm silly. Okay, Jade was prosperity. Amethyst was balance. Crystal was healing. And then Rose is love. It's hard to see, but there's definitely pink in there. But it's not like these. How you can see the white and the green, purple and the, if I could show you, how you can see the purple and the green. You can't, I got fuzz on my nail. You can't see that in this, but there's definitely, oh, you kind of can, I guess, but not as much. But it's still pretty. See, I can't smell them until I swipe. See, it smells like alcohol. Let me try waving it around. Oh, I could definitely smell it. It's got rose. It smells like rose. Oh, I don't like rose at all. I would definitely put that in a giveaway. And probably one of the other ones because I don't need this many. Okay, so there is all of those. Let me get that rose off my hand. Now, we have the 4 glosses. The amethyst looks the prettiest. It's like purple with a blue shift. This looks like just clear with glitter, green. And then that looks like, not really orange, but they're definitely all glittery. So, let me open them first. Okay, so we'll start out with clear first. See if we can swatch it on our hand first. Maybe over here. I am definitely not left-handed. Oh my gosh, I hope I can show you this on camera. It is full of green, blue, and purple glitter. There you go. Can you see that? Right there. We will put them on our lips, but we're going to try them all on our hand first. I want to mix up the glitters. Ooh. Oh, and I'm sorry. This is clear quartz. Of course, this is rose quartz. That is freaking beautiful. It's like a pinky peach. And it just has like pink and gold glitter in it. Now we're going to do Jade. Honestly, Jade looks just like the clear quartz, but it's got like a, definitely does not have a green tint. It seems more clear than this one is the only difference. There you go. Can you see it right there? And then last, the one I'm actually the most excited for, the amethyst. And not because it's my birthstone, just like look at it. Looks gorgeous. Oh, see if we can do that again. Oh, come on. It did a super when it first came out, and then it wouldn't do it. Okay, we're just gonna put this one over here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I definitely picked the best one to be excited for. Look at that. That one, I think, this one, the clear, the amethyst, and the jade all have the same glitters. But this one has pink and green. These 3 have pink, purple, or no, purple, green, and blue, right? Purple, green, and blue. That's what I see. But look how beautiful. But since we have this beautiful lip on, we'll go ahead and throw the clear on. I need to wipe this off. I do not want to contaminate my... That's all you got to do. Look. They look like I used it. And by the way, this is what they look like. Very flat. They do bend very easily. And then they're wide on the other side. Flat and wide. But I like them. They're very soft. But this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like I put this on. Don't it? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Now when the video's over, I'll probably put the purple on at the end because I just, you know, I want to have a nice color on for the rest of the video. I'm not saying the purple's not nice, but I don't know what it's going to look like. So there we go. We had the 4 glosses, the 4 scents, the 4 palettes. We got a spray, a beautiful highlighter, and these highlighting stones for $25. I mean, let me tell you how much I paid for each thing with it being that. Guys, I pretty much paid about $1.75 a piece for each thing. $1.75 for these and for this. I mean, shit, $1.75 for a setting spray? I could see for a lip gloss, but they're not even that cheap on Wet n Wild. That is all of that. Now time to get into the real goodies. I'm going to wipe all of this off if you'd like to see it one more time. That first highlighter though, nothing topped that. And then the glosses. Let me wipe this off and we'll get into the new stuff. And by the way guys, you know I went that ColourPop Cherry Crush palette, how my arm was itching, had like those little blotches? And it happened with, I forget the other one. I think Jeffree Star, honestly, which is weird, but I could be wrong. I didn't have any itching with this stuff. Just putting that out there. But now let's get into that new stuff. So let's start off with this. It's all in here. This bag says Wet n Wild Pump. Love Casey. Right there, it's got a heart. Signed by Casey. It has Wet n Wild Pump. This is a big bag, you guys. Like... it has a freaking shoulder strap. Like, look at how wide it is. Hold on. It is huge. Like, guys, look at this. It is big, okay? Now, oh, it's so big, okay? Let me get everything out of here and I will show you all the new things that come out at Wet n Wild. Now, I do have my receipt right here. Give me just 1 second. So altogether, I paid about $90 for everything you're going to see here today, which is amazing. Now, each collection comes with 3 things: a face palette, an eye palette, and a lip pencil with a gloss. Each of those, for the palette, the face palette, and the gloss with the lip liner is $12.99. Now, I did get a lip stain, which was $3.59. I got the new setting spray and the new serum, which were each $5. Now that we have that out of the way. And by the way, there are 4 different collections. Those 3 and this 4. But we're going to start off with taking our lip off and trying on the stain. This is a new stain from ColourPop. Why do I keep saying ColourPop? This is a new stain from Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Last Stained Glass Lip Gloss. I must have ColourPop on the damn brain. It looks like this. This is the color that I got, which is, this is Heart Shattering. It is right there. I don't know if you guys will be able to read it. It has that same flat, wide applicator. I'm going to look in my mirror, but I'll put the first swatch on. I showed it, me applying all of it, because I want to show you how easy it was. This flat applicator, because it's so thin at the tip, it's really easy to maneuver around your lips. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This feels just like Ugh. I did it for you guys. Do not lick this. I didn't lick the ColourPop one, so I don't know if it's all the same, but it kind of smells a little bit like hairspray. Not in a bad way. That's just what it reminds me of. So that way we can wear this while we test all of those, and then we can try out the lip glosses and the lip liners at the end to see if it actually stains. So let's get into the first one. Okay, sorry if this stupid camera is shaking. Anyways, guys, really quick, before we get into that, I want to kiss my hand and see what this is looking like. Oh, I'm scared because look, it's still really shiny. Okay. Excuse me? What? Should I be worried? But look. I mean, something did come off. Like, kind of just a tiny bit of, like, thick, maybe Vaseline filling. But, like, you could barely feel it. It is barely, you know, able to be felt. I just wanted to let you know because I'm thoroughly reviewing it for you. But, oh, we got a tiny bit of redness that time. But it's like, still, like, look at the gleam on it. Wow. Okay. I mean, let me see. Oh, they're stained. I wiped, like, the little bit of glossiness off. But they are stained. Okay, Wet n Wild, I see you. And I will be grabbing every color they have now. If it works like this, like, nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just shocked. I had the ColourPop stains, but they didn't stain like this. I'm sorry, but they didn't. And that is $3.25 freaking cents. The ColourPop ones, wherever I put them, are what, $8? Almost a $5 difference, like $4.75 difference. So you could get two of those. Almost three for the price of one. $3, $6, $9. $9.75 for the price of three of these, and one ColourPop is $8. I mean, proof is in the pudding, honeys. But let's get on to the other stuff. Let's do the singles first. We got the Coco face primer and the Coco face mist, the setting mist, because it goes with the Coco set. They had them for all of them: honey, passion fruit, cherry, and cocoa. But they didn't have the face mist or the serum. One of the two was out in the passion, which is what I wanted. So I got the cocoa instead because that was my second favorite. But here's the test. Let's see if it smells like cocoa. Holy shit. It kind of smells like alcohol mixed with cocoa, but cocoa. Let me shake it up first. Looks like that. It feels thin, definitely thin. Oh, yeah, definitely thin. It feels good though, very hydrating. It feels very hydrating. There's the hand without. There's the hand with. After you put it on, the alcohol smell goes away, and it is tacky. So it's like a face primer. It is tacky. When we finally get time to do our get readies with me, I will be trying that out. Now we have the Wet n by the way, this was the Wet n Wild In Love with Coco Priming Serum. This is the Wet n Wild In Love with Coco. That was not English. In Love with Coco Face Mist. Does it smell like cocoa? It 100% smells like a straight cup of freaking hot chocolate. Wow. Wow. This is going to be amazing for fall and for Christmas, definitely. Because I love that hot chocolate in fall and Christmas. And bam, I can smell like it. I love getting the hot cocoa and scream and hot cocoa and cream. It's hot cocoa and scream in the fall, hot cocoa and cream in the winter. And by the way, I have a bag of candles back there to go over with you guys from Bath & Body Works, but that's another thing. I also have the ColourPop new collection that I want to do, so we got a lot going on. So, I guess we'll start with the Coco, since we just had those. Each one comes with a face palette, an eye palette, a lip liner, and a lip gloss, right? Lip kit. Includes a lip gloss and a lip pencil, yes. So we'll go ahead and start. I already cut all these. We're going to start with the face palette. They're all called In Love with Coco, yes. Is this like a bronzer or contour palette? A highlight? What is this? Okay, this side looks like it may be a highlight, and this is like a contour bronzer. So now, by the way, there was not different shades. This is the only shade that they had in the contour bronzer, which is looking like it's pulling kind of green, like olive on me. Definitely a highlight. Oh, definitely a highlight. But could be worn by me, and I think a lot of other lovely skin tones as well, because it's like a gold champagne. Now this seems a little dark for me. Let me get a little bit more, but I think I could make it work. But it is a little dark for me. It just sucks, and oh my gosh, it smells like hot chocolate. It smells just like the hot cocoa and cream candle from Bath & Body Works, which, by the way, if you love if you love hot chocolate, you would love the hot cocoa and cream candle. So that is the face palette. So wait, are they all going to be some kind of bronzer? But this one looks glowy. Anyways, let's not get into that. In Love with Coco palette. Now this is the entire new collection. They did have a setting spray for each one. So honey, cherry, passion fruit, and cocoa. They had all four in the face serums, and I think there might have been one other thing, or maybe I'm just thinking wrong. So here's the palette. Reminds me definitely of a ColourPop palette. But ColourPop is the ones that we are known for, these circle 9-pan palettes. Does not mean no one else can do them. Beautiful. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. And that one looks gorgeous. So, let's do this. There's the first 3. That is not the shadow's fault. That's because I went over my wrist bone. Here's the next 3. This looks like a gorgeous fall palette. Ooh, that one right there. Oh my gosh, I got fuzz all over my fingers from drying my hands on my towel. These mattes, shimmers, satins, all feel gorgeous. You guys, just saying. Time for the last 3. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like seeing me do it like that? Show them to you, which that looks like a green olive brown. And then swatching them, or would you rather me not show you my fingers in the palette, me just swatch all the colors from each palette and then show it to you? Let me know in the comments, please. I got a little bit more of these 2 colors because I didn't pull them far enough. They feel so I guess I didn't need more. I could have just pulled it. Their mattes in these palettes, I don't know if it's a new formula, but it feels more like ColourPop, not Wet n Wild. I'm going to tell you that right now. So I think they have a new formula in these palettes. Okay, so here are all the colors. Let me show you up close. The highlight and bronzer, contour, whatever you want to use it for. I would use it probably for a contour. And here's the palette. That shade right there, I mean, look how gorgeous they blend out. These are actually beautiful. So that is the In Love with Coco palette. and that is the In Love with Coco face palette. And the last thing in each collection is a gloss with a liner. So let's see if I can get this stain off. I'm going to throw a little bit of concealer on my lips. There, they're not completely blanked out. Sorry about the redness. But they at least are back to somewhat of a natural color. Now let's try out the In Love with Coco lip palette. Lip palette? No, lip duo. It comes with a lip pencil that does not have a color. It looks like this. Well, I'm going to swatch it on my hand, but then I'm going to do it on my lips. Oh my gosh, that was so creamy. Wow. You guys, these lip pencils are freaking amazing. They are so creamy. It is a very dark brown, and then this is what the gloss looks like. There's no glitter in it, from what I can see. Not like you could see anything, but oh, you can. Same applicator as always, flat and wide. I'm gonna wipe this off really quick. Yeah, there's a little trick for you. If you're somebody who loves gloss but don't like getting your gloss colored, just wipe it off. And for the most part, it will come clean. This is the final lip. It's actually really pretty. I mean, definitely not mad at this or this. So I pretty much paid $4 for this, $4 for this, and $4 for this. $2 for the gloss, $2 for the liner, which was definitely worth it. So I'm going to wipe all these off. So I'm going to give you one last look. This was the In Love with Coco palette, which could definitely be a standalone palette because it has enough mattes, a very deep matte to deepen things up, and some light shimmers and darker shimmers. So could definitely be a standalone. This was the face palette, and there was the lip liner and lip gloss. Let me take these off and we'll get into the next ones, which is Honey. And again, there was no itching or blotchiness on my arm after leaving it set for about 5 minutes. So look how red my poor face is getting. Now, I forgot to review the gloss. I do know this gloss, hold on. Since we don't have nothing on, let me try on this one just to see if it was sticky or not. Oh wow, look at that. Definitely looks different than I thought it would. But very pretty. Yes, it is sticky. But not like thick, gloopy sticky. It just got a tiny bit of stick to it. See? But nothing that is uncomfortable or that would bother me to wear. So on to the Honey. After we take all this off to try the next palettes, we will try on the purple one. And so this is the Honey. So let's look at this. This is called Honey Be Mine. Packaging is adorable. Let's see what this face palette looks like, because it looks like, to me this would definitely be for darker skin tone. The highlighter at least, because look, this one's darker. But this one looks shimmery. Which I know some people are into shimmery bronzers. So, there they are. There is the highlight. Yeah, no way I could use that as a highlight. Oh wait, that's the bronzer or contour? Maybe it's just two highlights. And again, definitely for a darker skin tone, these two highlighters. So I'm glad there's inclusivity, if that's how you say it, in there for darker skin tones. But we'll see when we get to the other two as well, because I could be tooting their horn for nothing. So, there is the highlight palette. I guess this could be a bronzer, but I don't see how anybody'd wear it as a bronzer. Now, the packaging says, Honey Be Mine. Well, it says Be Mine Honey. Here is the eyeshadow palette. Is that a pressed glitter? I think that is a pressed glitter. Very pretty. The first three. Ooh, that feels so creamy. You can definitely feel different textures in the shimmers and the mattes. Some feel drier, some feel creamier. Gorgeous. Let me get a little bit more of that. I thought that was a shimmer and not a matte, so I didn't go in very hard, but it was definitely a matte. Damn it, over my wrist bone. Next three. That is definitely a matte. Oh yeah, that is 100% a pressed glitter. Pressed glitter. Very pretty one though. I didn't tell you guys how many mattes were in this one. So, oh, that is beautiful. There are 3 mattes, 1 sequin, 1 pressed glitter, 3 shimmers, and I think a satin. Last 3, that is the sequin, like the matte with the glitter. Last 3. There's the sequin. I can see glitter. I don't know if... Oh! Oh my gosh! I don't know. I would say that smells like honey, but it smells freaking good. It smells fruity to me. That's what it smells like to me. Fruit. There is the Honey Be Mine palette. Oh my gosh. It kind of smells like Tutti Frutti, guys. Gorgeous. And last, we have the lip kit. We don't have to worry about blocking out our lips now because the staining is going down a little bit. And please let me know in the comments if you enjoy these longer videos. So we have a clear yellow tinted gloss and a beautiful nude lip liner. Look at that, guys. These are so creamy. And that is like a peachy nude. Gorgeous. I'm not sure. I think the lip liners have a scent, but I'm probably just thinking it in my brain. This color is gorgeous. Now, the gloss. I'm sure you're not going to be able to see it, but just for the hell of it. They have good reflective shine. Oh, that is beautiful. That is really pretty. It looks like a natural lip. Like it hasn't even been lined. So I have a mirror right here. That is pretty. So, last time, there is the face palette, the liner, and the reflective, like, it's clear, but it's very reflective. And then here is the palette. There is that pressed glitter. It's beautiful. And then on to the next set. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is beautiful. That is really pretty. And then last, after this one, we'll try the green gloss. But we'll leave this on, clear my arm, and get to the next one. Next we have Cherry. And I did just do the Cherry from ColourPop, but I'm not saying nothing against ColourPop because everybody does Cherry. Just like everybody does Hello Kitty and all that. So, First, we'll do the face. There is a matte. Actually, I think they're both matte. Yes, they're both matte. This looks like another, hold on. That is definitely lighter, but could be used as a bronzer or contour depending on what colors you like for that. Okay, let's go ahead and try these two. This definitely looks more like a blush face palette. See, it's got like a peachy tone to it, but I could get away with contouring with that if I was in a pickle, because it's like a peachy brown. So there it is, and they are both matte. And please let me know in the comments if you like these longer videos, because if not, I will just show you everything, swatch it, and then show it to you after it's swatched. I won't, you know, do what I'm doing now, but this color, I think that might be a freaking duochrome. It looks like a brown to like a pink. See how it's got that pink shift? It's gorgeous. As you saw, that color is splotchy. Did I not get very much of that one? As you saw, that color is splotchy. I am going to get more to see if it builds, but I do want to show you first. It is on the drier side, but it blended and builded beautifully. Last row. Go around 5 times in each, because I feel you need to break that top layer when you get a brand new palette. That's just my thought process, but everybody thinks differently. Now the reds I've noticed are a little drier, as was that one. Honestly, this palette did not perform as beautifully. Honestly, this palette did not perform as beautifully and easily as the others, but it definitely has potential. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying it didn't perform as easily right off the bat as the others. That is the Cherry Amore palette. My Cherry Amore, sorry. Gorgeous. Like I said, it didn't perform as easily, but I'm okay with that, to add a little bit more work for a $4 palette. It performed gorgeous for $4. Okay, now we have the lip kit, which looks like maybe an orangey red liner with a pink lip gloss. Definitely orangey red with a little bit of pink, but performs gorgeous. Look at that. Now let me say something. These are very soft, but look. And I was pressing hard. Like, I wasn't being easy with it. Didn't break or like smush into my lip. They're nice lip liners. The gloss. Yeah, I didn't think we'd see anything, but it seems like one side of the liner might be fluffier than the other side. I'm not sure, but it feels like one side holds more product than the other side. That is a gorgeous lip. Wow. You guys, these lip kits are amazing. If you don't pick nothing else up, grab one of these lip kits and give it a try. Those liners are so creamy and soft. They don't tug and pull because they're too dry. And they're not too soft that they melt or mush into your lip. These are amazing. Please give them a try. But again, that was more like a blush palette. There is the eye palette, the lip gloss, and the liner. I am definitely not mad. I'm excited to see what passion fruit looks like. Let me take this off and we'll try that last gloss and then the last trio. Okay, the last gloss is the Jade. These are very pretty glosses. So pretty. Our last one, the passion fruit. I'm excited. Aww. Hold on. I'm trying to decide if the Coco and the passion fruit have the same liner. But I think the passion fruit looks a little bit lighter, but we will swatch them both side by side to see. But anyways, the face palette first. It's called Passion Session, and they're both sparkly again. They look very similar, but you can see this one's definitely lighter. I just wanted to, you know, check, and that was from the cherry. This is the passion. And there they are. I'm sad. They could have did like a purple highlight or something, but hey, maybe they're looking into it being a highlight that everybody can wear because it's like that golden champagne color. Now, something I didn't do with the others, I want to mix these two since they're both shimmery. There was one other one that had both shimmery ones. Okay, so you can have 3 different colors. That's nice. It does leave your thing, but that's okay. Leaves it dirty, I should say. So that is the face palette. And you guys, these go on so creamy. Like, they feel really good. Then we have the Passion Session eye palette, which I think this is my favorite. Got that pop of green. You got some reddish brown. You got that pop of green. You got some reddish brown. You got golds. You got neutrals. There is a pressed glitter, though. You got a inner corner highlights. I kind of like this one. But let's go. Oh, we only have 3 mattes, a pressed glitter, and 5 shimmers. Some could be satins. I'm not sure yet. But shimmers nonetheless. Ooh, this one right here is definitely very softly pressed. Oops. That's a beautiful color. Ooh, that's more of like a greeny gold. I like that. Okay, now we're on to the middle row. Oh my gosh, see, that matte feels almost like cream. It's so soft. You can see by what I had on my finger, it was very soft. Now we got that pressed glitter. Look, you can see how soft pressed it was. That's this one. It chunked off a little bit, which is not a bad thing that it's soft pressed. You just got to be more careful. Ooh, that's like that might be a duochrome. I'm just going ahead and spreading them out so that you guys can see them to make sure. Doesn't mean that they need them, because that brown, and see, oh, it's like brown with a purple shift. That's beautiful. Some I just thought of. I wiped all of them off, and there was not all of them. The other one that had pressed glitter, and it didn't leave any glitter behind. That's nice. Ooh, I'm excited for this green. Beautiful. See, those 2 mattes felt drier than the other ones. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Yeah, so you could tell they felt drier. But look, when you blend them out, because you definitely don't one swipe your eye. They look gorgeous. That's my favorite palette because it's got all the different colors. Okay, here's what that one looked like. I forgot to show you the other ones. But there is the face palette. Sorry if the camera was shaky. Let me get a little bit more of this one that I said could be an inner corner highlight. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. But there is the Passion Session palette. The pressed glitter is like it reminds me of Halloween glitter. It's just orange and gold. And there's the face palette to the lip palette. Looks like we have another brown colored liner with a purple gloss. We're about to be done, you guys. If you are still here, leave me grapes in the comment. Don't say anything like always, just leave grapes. I'm not picking a winner after every video because that would be a lot. But once a month, I will pick somebody And every time you guys leave the emoji, I tell you, because you stayed to the end, I'm putting your name in a book. At the end of the month, I will pull out one name and that person will be the winner. Unless they've already won a giveaway that month and it was too close, then I'll pick someone else. But other than that, they will be the winner. Here we go. Let's do it up here because I want to swatch the other one. They're definitely not the same, but I'm going to do it just for kicks and giggles. I know it's not kicks and giggles, but I didn't want to say what it actually was because I do have younger people that watch me now. I figured that out. So I try to watch my mouth a little more. Oh, way different. That's more of like a pinky nude, and that's just a straight up chocolate brown. So now we know. And it's definitely not the color of the honey I'm looking at. It's definitely not that. So, let's go. And I like to hold them, like, not this way, but flat on their side like that. And then I take the tip and I fine tune around the edges. Yeah, this one's definitely more like skin toned brown. It's not a deep brown that you can really see. Now the purple toned gloss, I think they're all just a clear gloss with just a hint of purple. I can't tell if it's just a bottle. I don't know. If it's just a bottle that's tinted, I don't know. But it's cute nonetheless. That is definitely a more natural lip, but I'm not mad at it. So you guys, that was everything. And then we got this huge bag. You see, it's wider than my hand on the bottom. Very cute. It does have a side strap, or you can carry it by the handles. Has a nice zipper. And I'm guessing I got this free because I didn't know anything about it. I didn't put it in my bag, in my card I should say, or anything. I just opened my box and there it was. Now, I do have 2 new collections from ColourPop sitting behind me. The Ice Cream Scoops collection and all of they did a collection of more lip tints and I bought every single one minus one that was sold out. So I have both of those collections to review. I have things from Bath & Body Works and a lot of other goodies that I've ordered down below to show you guys. So with that, if you guys would like to see everything else I got coming and that I have in my room to do videos for you guys, make sure you ring that bell so you know when the videos come. Subscribe down below if you are not already, and please leave me a like if you enjoyed this content. And please leave me a comment. Let me know if you like these longer videos or if you like the shorter ones. Do you just like the longer ones once in a while? Because that's what I try to do, just once in a while. But there was just too much for me to make it short, and I didn't want to make you guys watch 2 different videos. So, I will let you lovelies out of here. I hope you did enjoy this video, and remember, leave a grape down below if you stayed this long, because I'm going to start rewarding my true subscribers that truly support me and stay till the end. But do not put anything, just leave your comment and a grape at the end. That way people that didn't stay this long don't know what it is and start commenting it without staying this long. Because if they figure out that's what you're doing, on the videos I ask it, they'll just comment it too, because they're like, oh, we don't gotta stay till the end, we know what they'll comment. So just write whatever you were originally gonna comment and leave a grape with it. Or just a bunch of grapes, whatever. But I will let you lovelies out of here. Thank you for watching this, and let me know what your favorite thing was in this collection, and I'll see you in the next one.